Welcome. Let me ask you something. Why don't you speak English? Is it because you don't know enough words? Is it because your grammar is weak? No. The real reason is simpler. You're afraid. You're afraid of making mistakes. You're afraid of sounding stupid. You're afraid of people laughing at you. You tell yourself, I'll speak when I'm confident. I'll speak when I'm ready. I'll speak when I'm perfect. But here's the painful truth. That day will never come. Because you're waiting for confidence to give you fluency. But it doesn't work that way. Fluency gives you confidence, not the other way around. Today, I'm going to show you why. And I'm going to show you how to break this cycle forever. This is not just a video. This is your freedom. This is the moment you stop waiting and start speaking. So don't just watch. Connect with this video. Because by the end, you will understand the secret to unstoppable confidence. Before we begin, let me say this. This video is powerful for your English too. Because when you understand the psychology of language learning, everything changes. So get ready. Let's begin. The problem. You're waiting for something that doesn't exist. Let me tell you about a man named Vikram. Vikram studied English for 8 years. He knew grammar perfectly. He had a good vocabulary. He understood everything. But he never spoke. He told himself, I'm not confident yet. I need to learn more. I need to be perfect. So he studied more. He read more books. He watched more videos. But still, he didn't speak. Years passed, and Vikram was still silent. One day, his younger cousin visited him. The cousin had studied English for only 2 years. But the cousin spoke confidently. He made mistakes. His grammar wasn't perfect. But the cousin spoke confidently. He made mistakes. His grammar wasn't perfect. But he spoke without fear. Vikram was shocked. He asked his cousin, How are you so confident? You don't even know as much as I do. The cousin smiled and said, I'm not confident because I know more. I'm confident because I speak more. That sentence broke Vikram's heart because he realized the truth. He was waiting for confidence to start speaking. But confidence only comes from speaking. You don't become confident and then start swimming. You start swimming and then you become confident. You don't become confident and then start driving. You start driving and then you become confident. The same is true for English. Confidence is not the starting point. Confidence is the result. And if you keep waiting for it, you will wait forever. The truth. Confidence is built through action, not preparation. Here's what most people don't understand. Confidence doesn't come from knowledge. Confidence comes from experience. You can know 10,000 words, but if you've never used them in a real conversation, you won't feel confident. You can know every grammar rule, but if you've never spoken out loud, you will still hesitate. Because confidence is not intellectual. Confidence is emotional. It's the feeling that says, I've done this before. I can do it again. And you only get that feeling through repetition, through practice, through doing the thing that scares you. Let me give you an example. Imagine a baby learning to walk. The baby doesn't sit down and think, I need to feel confident first. I need to be sure I won't fall. No. The baby just stands up and tries, and falls, and tries again, and falls again. And after 100 falls, the baby walks. And after walking 1,000 times, the baby runs. Did the baby wait for confidence? No. The baby built confidence through action. And that's exactly what you need to do with English. Stop waiting. Start speaking. Even if you make mistakes. Even if you sound bad. Even if people laugh. Because every time you speak, you build a little more confidence. Every time you try, you get a little stronger. And one day you wake up and realize, I'm not afraid anymore. I can speak. Not because you studied more, but because you practiced more. The solution: shadowing builds confidence through repetition. At Pro English Zone, we don't just teach you English. We build your confidence from the ground up. And the most powerful tool for this is shadowing. Shadowing means you listen to English and immediately repeat it out loud. Not in your head, out loud. You hear a sentence, you say it. You hear another sentence, you say it. Again and again. Every single day. Why is this so powerful for confidence? Because shadowing removes the pressure of creating sentences. You're not trying to think of what to say, you're just repeating what you hear. This trains your mouth to move. It trains your voice to produce English sounds. It trains your brain to speak without thinking. And the more you do it, the more natural it feels. In the beginning, it's uncomfortable. Your tongue feels stiff. Your voice sounds strange. But after a week, it gets easier. After a month, it feels normal. After 3 months, it feels automatic. And that's when confidence comes. Not because someone told you, be confident, but because your brain knows, I've done this 1,000 times. I can do it. This is how babies build confidence. They repeat sounds until speaking feels natural. And this is how you will build confidence too. In the 6-month Fluency Challenge, we start with 2 months of listening therapy. This trains your brain to understand English naturally. Then, in months 3 and 4, we focus on shadowing. You speak out loud every single day. You train your mouth. You build your confidence. And in the final 2 months, you combine everything. You listen with subtitles. You speak freely. You become fluent. By the end, you don't just know English. You speak it with confidence, with power, with freedom. Not because you waited for confidence, but because you built it. The 6-month Fluency Challenge. Build unshakable confidence. Now, you're probably asking, how do I start building my confidence? I have powerful news for you. We are launching the 6-month Fluency Challenge. For 6 months, we will train you to speak with confidence, not through motivation, not through positive thinking, but through action, through practice, through shadowing and speaking every single day. We will guide you step by step. We will give you the right materials, the right training, the right support, and by the end, you will speak English confidently, not because you memorized more words, not because you studied more grammar, but because you practiced speaking until it became natural. This is not theory. This is transformation. But here's what you need to know. The challenge is coming soon, and spots will be limited. So if you want to break free from fear, if you want to speak with confidence, you need to act now. Turn on notifications, because when the challenge launches, I will announce it here first. This is your moment. Don't let fear steal it from you. Hit subscribe now. What stops you from speaking English? Is it fear? Is it perfectionism? Or have you already started speaking despite your fear? Write your answer in the comments. I want to hear your story, and your courage will inspire others. Thank you for watching this video. I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you're ready to stop waiting and start speaking. Remember this: you don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to start to become perfect. You don't need confidence to speak. You need to speak to build confidence. Every sentence you speak is progress. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start now. Speak now. Build your confidence now. Trust the process. Trust shadowing. Trust the natural method. Because confidence is not a gift. Confidence is a skill. And like any skill, you build it through practice. Subscribe now. Join Pro English Zone. And get ready for the 6-month Fluency Challenge. Your fluency journey starts today. Your confidence journey starts today. Stay strong, stay focused, stay natural. And I'll see you in the next video.